Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host. For this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, this is our WIP Wednesday edition, and come crochet with me. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be crocheting, and also just got a Mary Maxim catalog in the mail. We're going to look at that. Just a couple things in there, and yeah, we're going to have a good time. So, I have coffee in my cup, hot coffee with a little bit of half and half, and yum, yum. It's so good this morning. So good this morning. Good morning, Miguel. How are you? Happy WIP Wednesday to you. Happy hump day. Today is halfway through the week. Yay. I'm so glad. So yeah, I'm glad I have my coffee. I wish I had a snack. I haven't had breakfast yet this morning, but I don't have a snack, but that's okay. I don't need to be eating on air anyway. What do you think about that? I'll crochet and that will, yeah, that will fill up my time. Oh, the week is flying by. It really is. Yeah. So yesterday I got my newest Mary Maxim catalog in the mail, and there's some new things. There's some new things in here. There's a new, let me see. Let me look. There is a new tote color, and yeah, there's a couple other things in here that are really, really cool. I've been thinking, how cute would it be if, you bought one of these little kits to make some crochet items. There's one item in here that I really like. Actually, on this page, there's a couple things on here that I like. But this is on page 53 of the catalog. And look at that little cat. How cute is this little cat? I love the way the cat's ears stick up. And then it's wearing a little Christmas antler. So it's a Christmas kitty. It's holding a little Christmas tree. And yeah, I just really love it. It's just so cute. It's only $22.99 for that little kit. So here's the thing. If you know someone who loves to crochet, this kit would actually be a really nice Christmas gift. Because who says that you have to, if you're a crocheter and you have crocheter friends, who says that you have to crochet something for your crocheter friends? How about just give them a kit where they can crochet it themselves? Hey, Maria, good morning. Maria and my doggy Tinyland from Phoenix, Arizona. Little Tinyland. Oh, so cute. So cute. Aloha, Naomi. How are you this morning? Are you already at your kiosk? You're probably getting ready to leave to go to your kiosk, aren't you? Yeah. That's what you were doing on Monday. So, excuse me. There are some really cute things. And then look at this. If you have never, wow, this is available in knit or crochet, this Merry Christmas blanket with cats. How cute is that? So this is the cat page, apparently. Well, at least 2 items. But how cute is that? Now that one is a little bit more expensive. It's $49.99. Excuse me. And the crochet size is 44 inches by 58 inches. So it's not a bad size. Oh, you're getting ready. Yes. Oh, you did a crochet gift? That's awesome, Miguel. That's awesome, Miguel. Have you filmed it yet? Because I didn't see it if you did. You thought the cats were swans? They could look like swans, couldn't they? No. They are kitties. Kitties, kitties. Yeah. Yeah. So I really like that. But when I was looking through this, oh, and then how cute is this? This dinosaur blanket for our dinosaur loving little friends and big friends and big friends. Whew. I am so sleepy this morning. So sleepy. Okay. So I was watching the newest episode of Chicken Sisters this past weekend. And I saw on there one of the young teenage girls heard a noise outside. And so she wrapped herself in a blanket and came to talk to the mom to say, like, what, I'm scared. There's a noise outside. It sounds like, I don't know what. Well, it was a critter was in the backyard playing and making a lot of noise. It was in the middle of the night, but she's wrapped in a blanket. It's a crochet blanket, and it was so beautiful. You could tell it was a granny square blanket, but it was a granny square blanket with flowers, with a flower inside. So it was one of those, all those fancy granny squares. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. You don't have your glasses on. Oh, funny, Miguel. That's okay. I'll explain what it is. That's okay. And do you see me doing this? My cataract is getting worse, and so I'm having to get really close up just to see anything in this book. And I'm having to concentrate a little bit longer, excuse me, on things in this book. But anyway, it's always fun to see crochet in the wild, like on a TV show or and I don't watch TV really. The only thing I watch is Hallmark Channel, and this is a new series on the Hallmark Channel. They just started season 2. And yeah, it's a fun small town kind of, these ladies, 2 ladies are they own restaurants and they cook fried chicken. Oh, I love that wonky live. Are you kidding? I wouldn't even call it wonky. That was the most fun live that I have been on. That's exactly what I like personally, is just to sit and chat. And you were showing off things on your on your channel, and that's what I like. That's what I like. And then you would sing, and it was really fun. Really fun. So this Dino and Friends, this Dino and Friends, it is $49.99. That includes all the yarn, of course, the instructions. You need to have a crochet hook, H. But other than that, everything else is included. It's really cute, really cute. But this one I like too. Look at this one. It's just all owls. And it's kind of, it's gray and black and white. I really like that. It's called the Magnolia Owl Blanket, and that's $46.99. Seems like that's the going rate on a lot of these. Oh, I think I might be getting to it. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So this is a new design on the tote. Ooh, let me see. This is a new design on one of their totes. Southwest tote bag. So if you are out west and you like that design and you're real, or even if you're not out west, goodness, I mean, you can just love that Southwest design. And and really go for it. And plus it's got the teal color. Now there's one thing that you get for free if you order $30 or more. Here we go. So if you order $30 or more, you get a free yarn tote. It's a 1-ball yarn storage. So it will hold one skein of yarn. And then if you can see, it has a little hole in the top where you can pull the yarn out. So if you have a ball of yarn, you can put it in there and it will, you know, it won't let the ball of yarn roll anywhere, right? So that's fun. Any $30 purchase, use coupon code storage30 at checkout. So that's good. But anyway, I really enjoyed this. And look who's on the inside cover. Our very own Crystal with Bag-A-Day. And she's doing the Tonal Hues Premium Anti-Pill Yarn. And there's some really pretty colors there. $6.99 a cake. Yeah. I like that. I like those colors a lot. Anyway, that came in. It was fun. We enjoyed looking through it, you know, kind of get some ideas or whatever. But it was fun. Excuse me. It was fun to look through. So let's see. Yes, there we go. See? Naomi says, love the live, Miguel. And Barbara, we need to have Miguel on our live sometime. Yes. We can all sing. Oh my. Yes, we can. We can make a joyful noise. Oh boy, that would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. So I didn't ask you what's in your cup. What is in your cup? What is in your cup? So real quick before I start crocheting, let's go over my summer of the dishcloth. And so I know this might be boring, and I'm sorry if this is boring to you, but I need to count them. Now remember, I gave one away, so I'm going to start with, we already have one. So I'm going to count this one as 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now I'm not smoothing these out or anything. They've been folded for a while. 17, 18, 19, 19. This one is the moss stitch. 20. Whoop. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Now this one was with the Suzette stitch. 26. 27. and I'm working on 28. So this is the one I'm working on. Working on number 28. And let's see. We have 40 days left of summer, 40 days until autumn or fall. And yeah, so I still have 40 days to crochet dishcloths. Isn't that amazing? Oh my goodness gracious. So yes, that is my story, and I am sticking to it. Sticking to it. There we go. Okay, Miguel is drinking zero sugar Powerade. Nice. Nice. And tomorrow is your post-surgery follow-up appointment. I hope everything goes so smoothly. So smoothly. Like nothing, like you go in there and they say, oh man, this is great. You are doing amazing. Now go back home, do your thing. I really hope. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Naomi. Not boring at all. She said, I love what you do. Oh my goodness. Naomi has liquid IV in one and coffee in the other. So you are double fisting the drinks today? Oh yeah. You getting ready to go to your kiosk? You need to stay hydrated today. Yes. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy WIP Wednesday. And I am getting ready to get my crochet on. So if you have a minute and you can crochet with me, you grab that hook, you grab that yarn, and let's crochet. Oh, good. Naomi says, I will finish later. Have a great day, everyone. Love you all. Oh, and I posted a short, I think. So we will have to go check her out. Oh, Debbie, you got coffee in your cup. Good. Me too. Me too. And I'm enjoying it. It's starting to get cold. But it's still good. I like cold coffee. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, sweetie. How are you? Hope you're having a great day so far. And Okay. Naomi says, hi, Debbie, and praying for you, Miguel. Okay, good. Oh, it's warm and overcast there. You know what? I looked out the window this morning and I thought, I might be able to go on the veranda today because it rained a lot in the night. It rained so much. And it's stormy today too. So I thought, well, maybe it's cool, You know what? It's muggy. So muggy. I opened the door to go on the veranda and I was like, oh, I stuck my head out and I'm like, nope. Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. So hey, Catherine, how are you, sweetie? Oh, how are you doing this WIP Wednesday? Are you ready to crochet with me or are you on your way to work? I hope you can crochet. Yes. Oh, I just love our group. Everybody is so nice to each other. I just love that so much. Oh my goodness. So yeah, when I poked my head out and I felt the humidity out there, I was like, there's no way I'm sitting out here. I would just start melting. And by the time I got done, I would be so hot and sticky. And, that's not my favorite thing, hot and sticky. The only thing I like hot and sticky are cinnamon buns. I'll take all of those that you want to. Oh, good. Catherine's going to get a tea and she's going to crochet. Yay. I'm so glad. So I've got my crochet here. Let me find my hook. Oh, here's my hook. Okay. For some reason, this time I've been using an H of 5.0 millimeter hook, my Clover Amour, my favorite hooks in the world. And so I've been using a 5.0 millimeter hook for all of my washcloths or dishcloths. And I'm liking it. So that is what I'm doing. This one right here is my lazy crochet. So this is my lazy crochet. I just half double crocheted it. Oh yeah, you had to walk your grandson to the bus stop and it was getting hot already. Yeah. I'm like, But see, and it is gray outside. It's like, there's no sunshine. It's light. You can see the light in the sky. It's a light white gray, almost like a winter sky, right? So I just kind of expected a little bit cooler. No, it is so yucky. Oh, you use this hook the most? I always thought that I loved a J hook, but I'm finding that, well, and that is really for the acrylic, right? That's for the acrylic. I do love a good J hook, a 6.0, but this 5.0 hook is really not bad at all. Not bad at all. So my 3 grandchildren started school on Monday. They're in 2 different states. One is in Florida and 2 are in North Carolina. And my grandson, my oldest grandchild, started 10th grade this year. Oh, 10th grade. I'm like, where's my baby? Because, oh my goodness, he was the first grandchild. And when he was born, I just fell head over heels in love with that little boy. And oh my gosh, he just made my heart just so happy. Like, it was like, if you've ever had children and when they're born, you just like, your heart just bursts. It just opens up so much. Like, it's something that can't be explained. But when you have a grandchild, it's like 20 million times more than that. I never thought that, that I would be that much in love with a little baby. And he was just my joy. He was my joy. And he was just always the sweetest little boy. And like we even to this day still quote him from when he was a baby. Like when he was a baby, and if I was going to take him anywhere, I'd say, Dustin, are you ready? And he'd go, yep, I'm ready. Yep, I'm ready. And so my husband and I still quote him to this day. Yep, I'm ready. And so, you know, there's just certain things about your first grandchild that is just so amazing. And so, you know, he was just here visiting, and he's driving now with his learner's permit, and he's in 10th grade. I just can't get over that, you know, I almost have a grown grandson. Like it's just hard for me to believe, because in my heart I feel like I should still have little ones myself, you know? My heart thinks that I am still young. My body knows different, but my heart thinks I'm still young. Oh my goodness. So he started 10th grade, and he said it went well. You know, I mean, I got more than one word answers out of him. So that was good. You know, that's a boy thing, right? I'm going to bring this down just a little bit so that you can see the crochet even a little bit better. There we go. So that was fun. Oh, yep, I'm ready. Tanya, yep, I'm ready for a grandbaby. I know. I'm ready for you to have a grandbaby too, because we need another baby in this family close by, right? Or at least one that I can hold every now and then. Oh my goodness. Yep, I'm ready. I'm ready too. So, yeah. Oh, Miguel says, I want to get another baby this month as it's empty. The shelter's month, no adoption fees. Oh, that's good. That would be so good for you. That really would, Miguel. And yes, Catherine, I'm laughing too, right? Yep, I'm ready. So, anyway, and then the two littles, the 7-year-old and the 5-year-old little granddaughters, they are homeschooled, but they joined a co-op, a homeschool co-op that, well, they've always been with the co-op, but they joined a homeschool co-op school. And so on Mondays, they will be going to this school, and they have teachers, and they do regular classwork. And so it's just a nice addition to their homeschool journey. It gives them a little more, it gives someone else the opportunity to be a teacher in their life, which is really nice. And especially since, Mama's working on Mondays, so that's perfect. And yeah, and they loved it. They absolutely loved it. Hey, Lydia, good morning. Good morning to you. Happy WIP Wednesday to you. What is on your hook? Yes, he's going to get another dog, Tanya. That is so sweet. We cannot wait to see what you get, Miguel. Oh my goodness. Okay, Lydia, I am crocheting. This is my Summer of the Dishcloth. I did this one other year. It was a stressful year then. It's a little bit, there's a lot going on. And so I find that when I'm overwhelmed, or when there's just a lot going on around me, that having something small and something that I can accomplish, is really helpful to me. So this is my summer of the dishcloth. I could feel it coming on. I was like, oh, I feel it. I feel it. Here it comes. And so this is a dishcloth. This is dishcloth number 27 of this summer. I have 40 days left of summer. Oh, the thunder is rolling out there. So this one is number 27. And yeah, so that's what I'm crocheting. And this one is just a simple half double crochet. It's nothing fancy. Absolutely nothing fancy. And so this is kind of what I can call like mindless crochet, because I'm not having to count or even think. I'm just doing half double crochet all the way down, chain one, turn, half double crochet all the way down, you know, until I get a square. And then I do a whatever border, whatever floats my boat. Sometimes it's a couple rows of single crochet. Sometimes it's, you know, I've even done, like one of them that I showed, it has a, front post double crochet, back post double crochet, front post double crochet, back post double crochet border on it. And, yeah, so, you know. Oh, cool. Lydia says, wow, that's awesome, dishcloth. I'm working on a few projects. I'm crocheting hats and I'm doing a diamond painting. I am so intrigued by the diamond painting. I have two challenges when it comes to that. First of all, I have shaky hands. And second of all, seeing something that small is a real challenge for me right now. So I'm in awe of people who can do that. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, are you bringing me more coffee?
Of course.
Thank you. I don't think I need any more creamer because I think I put too much in. Oh yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. That was Tanya. Thank you, sweet sissy.
Come on, Roxy. Come on, wiggle butt.
She's like, but I don't want to. She can stay, but then she's going to want out. That's the only problem.
Okay.
Roxy, go on.
Oh, come on.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, I got some fresh hot coffee. Look at that. Service with a smile. Thank you, Tanya. Nice and hot. Nice and hot. Oh my goodness. That was Tanya. Yes. Yes, that was Tanya. She's wearing the most beautiful pink shirt that she got from Love and Faith. And I don't know if you've ever purchased any t-shirts from the company called Love and Faith. And but they are so soft and you can find them for like $10. And occasionally you can find, when they're doing a clearance, you can find their t-shirts for $5. $5, sometimes $8, and sometimes $7. It just depends. It just depends. But like as they get through one season, because they are always changing the design. And once they get through one season, if they have someone that they need to get rid of, they'll lower the price. They'll drop the price like crazy. And anyway, it's just, in fact, this one is one of the Love and Faith shirts, t-shirts. It says kind words are like honey. Proverbs 16:24. And so, you know, it's got the honeybee on it. I really like this one. Honestly, I like all of them. All of them that she has given me. All my shirts are ones that that sweet Tanya has given me. Monday's shirt, the one that said it had or was it Friday's shirt? Friday's shirt or Monday's shirt? I can't remember. Anyway, the one that was blue and it had the chicken and it said live today like you're getting fried tomorrow. That was one of the Love and Faith shirts that Tanya got. She got one for me and Mom and herself. And so we are going to have to go. We are going to have to go shopping one day and go out in public, all wearing the same shirt And I just think it'll be fun. I just think it'll be fun. But we've been a little busy. A little busy. If I were to tell you there's not a week that we've had that hasn't had at least one doctor visit for someone, it's just been a little crazy around here. But and I'm still waiting for my my appointment for the ultrasound of my neck. I think the swelling has gone down some. Okay, Lydia. Hey, Jay, good morning to you. Good morning. Okay, so the yarn that I'm using right now, right at the moment, is the Crafter's Secret 100% cotton yarn from Hobby Lobby. But I use pretty much any cotton yarn that I have. Let's see. I had from, okay, so this was a long time ago, but I belonged to the Annie's Kit Club. This was like 4 years ago or something. It was a while ago. And it was the Hook and Needle Kit Club. And so this is a cotton yarn that I got from the Kit Club a long time ago. This is in a coral color. But this is more like a 3-weight yarn. It's really a thin yarn. But I use this to make one of my dishcloths. So I use any cotton yarn that I can find. It doesn't matter. I've even used the I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby, but that one is a softer yarn, so it doesn't really hold up really well for this. So while it is pretty, I really like the tougher yarn, the tougher cotton yarn for a dishcloth. You know, it's kind of my go-to. So I still have a few rows to go before I get to a square. And how I know that I have a square is I will, do you see? See, that's not a square yet. So I just put 2 corners together, and once they fold in half perfectly and make a perfect triangle, then I know that I have a perfect square. But or even not a perfect square, but even just a close square is fine. And yeah. Jay, what is on your hook? Catherine, what are you crocheting right now? Are you working on your Santa's milk and cookies? I forget what you spun on the wheel yesterday. I forget what it was. You showed it. But yeah, so let's just crochet together and have a good time. So yeah, I'm still waiting on a phone call to do the ultrasound of my neck. I tried calling them again yesterday, and the thing said, we are experiencing heavier than normal phone calls, and, you know, please wait. And so I waited for a while, and then I hung up. I'm like, ugh, I can't do this. And so yeah, this goes really fast because, hey, Michelle, hi, how are you? Happy Wednesday to you. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Jay says, making a scrappy basket for my mom's Christmas present. She asked for another one. I love it. I love scrappy projects. Oh my goodness, Jay. I absolutely love scrappy projects. Scrappy projects are the best because the way the colors go in and out, the way the colors, are you doing like 2 strands at a time? The way the colors, it just, to me, it just feels like a Monet or a Van Gogh. I mean, really, I feel like we're making a masterpiece when we do that, because a lot of times we don't know what it's going to look like at the end because you're using all different kinds of colors. And so at the end, you're like, oh my goodness, look at this. This is amazing. That is so nice. Oh, you're going to be working on headbands too. That's nice, Lydia. That's nice. Whoopsie. Last night we were watching the Chicken Sisters. So I know I've been talking about this show, but it is really good. Um, and one of these days I'm going to remember the actresses that are in it. There's the two main actresses, the ones that own the two different fried chicken stores or restaurants. They're very well-known actresses. So anyway, we were watching the reruns. We were watching all of season 1 again, because now that we're into season 2 and we see all the people and we know them a little bit better, we went ahead and watched season 1 again yesterday, because it just allowed us to like see more aspects of the characters that we weren't able to really absorb the first time we watched it, because we didn't really know who the characters were. And so yeah, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. It's very Southern, and they like throw out sayings that are really funny. Like this one woman, she was like, somebody asked her, well, why did you think that? Because she thought something really wrong, right? And she said, because I'm as dumb as a barrel of hair. Like, as dumb as a barrel of hair. I've never heard of that before. I just really think that it's funny because they are very colorful talkers. It is, and colorful meaning like phrases like that. I'm as dumb as a barrel of hair. And so they turn words that way. I just think they're really smart. They're not using cuss words. It's just like it makes you laugh and it makes you think. And yeah. So anyway, I really like that show. It's on Hallmark, and so that's my show of choice right now. It comes on every Sunday night. So, and you can watch the old episodes. Um, my sister-in-law has Freebie. Is it Freebie? Yeah, Freebie, I think. And pretty sure that's what it is. Freebie? I don't remember. Anyway, so we can go back on demand and watch all the episodes. And you could watch season 1 if you wanted, and then just catch up with season 2. The first episode of season 2 was last Sunday. So it's really interesting to see what's going to happen with these chicken sisters. It's getting closer. Oh, let's see. We might be there. What do you think? I think we're there. All right, so that means that I get to do the border. And This is really fun. Oh, you saw that on Hallmark? You love it? Oh, that's good, Lydia. I like it too. I like it a lot. So when it comes to the borders of these, I don't mind doing the top and the bottom, but the sides are like really annoying to me sometimes. So let's see. What am I going to do on this one? I think I'm going to do a single crochet all the way around. I could do a crab stitch, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do a single crochet all the way around. I don't know. I always feel like a single crochet is a good foundation row. Hey, Crafting Blindly. Hey, Valerie, how are you? You finally made it. Yay. Happy Wednesday to you. Mm. Oh, my coffee's so good. Thank you, Tanya, for coffee, coffee, coffee. Mm. Hey, Michelle, did I say hi to you already? I think I did. But that's how my brain works. So, like, I've talked since then. Oh, no, not doing half double anymore. Doing single. Forgot what I was doing. So, yeah, I usually like to do a foundation of a single crochet, and then I get to decide what else I want to do, for the border. Oh, you just spun hot cocoa. Nice. Nice. So, ooh, we got lightning coming too. For those of you who are not in the know, Catherine has a spinning wheel. It's electronic. It's an app, and she can spin. She can put in words, and then she spins the wheel, and it will land on something, and then whatever it lands on, that's what she makes. And she just spun hot cocoa, so that's fun. A mug of hot cocoa, so fun. So yeah. So working on these on the sides, it's nice if I can like go into the same stitch type all the way down, because then I have then I keep it fairly even. But you know how that goes. So, ooh, thunder and the lightning. So today we are home. We don't have to go anywhere, which is nice. Very nice. But tomorrow we go to Knoxville and for a doctor appointment. And then that's all we have this week, which is amazing. Most weeks we have more than one. Now, I really thought that I was going to get in for my ultrasound, but like I said, it feels like no, it's still there, but it doesn't feel as big. It doesn't feel as it's not painful anymore. It's not swollen like it was. I don't know. I don't know. What would you do? Would you still go for the ultrasound? I guess I will. Oh, it is pouring down rain right now. Oh, I think Valerie said it was pouring down rain too. Let's see. Yes, Valerie said it's pouring down rain there. Here too, Valerie. Oh my goodness. Did it rain all night for you? It did for me. That was crazy. Like in the middle of the night, it just all of a sudden you just hear all this noise, right? You're like, what in the world is going on? I'll tell you what's going on. It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is snoring. Oh, yeah. One thing that I do when oh, she said, yes, it rained all night, really heavy, and I had to have my daughter drive me to work this morning because I couldn't see good enough to drive. Yeah, because it's just so overcast, right? Yeah, and with all the rain. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Tanya went to get some coffee. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're saying absolutely yes, Catherine, that I should still go for the ultrasound. Yeah, I guess I will. Um, I mean, because you just never know what's in there, right? I guess even though it might not be painful right now, something might something might show up. I feel, do you ever feel like, you like you're sick and then you go to the doctor and then like none of your symptoms are there when you're at the doctor's? Well, my symptoms were there when I was at the doctor's and she took it seriously. But now that I've, been waiting a couple days, I don't know. Anyway, all right. So when I do these projects and I usually chain 31 because 31 to me is just the perfect size dishcloth. Unless I'm using a really intricate design that makes it smaller. It's really weird because there are some designs that shrink, that like draw up the dishcloth. And so you actually should maybe do a little more. But of course, you don't know that until after, you've got a few rows in and you're like, oh, look what's happening. It's going to be 3 inches smaller than all the other crochet dishcloths. Um, but what I'll do is when I'm working the chain, that very first row, I do a single crochet in the back hump of the chain. So you have the V part of the chain, but then if you turn it over, there's a little hump in the middle. And so I go into that hump. And that way the V is right there. So you can see the V. And so this is the bottom that I'm working in right now. And I have that V to go into, which makes it so much easier. So I'm not having to, like 3 sides, try to find where I need to put my stitch for my single crochet there. So that is good. So yeah. And it just makes it a little bit easier when you're doing the border to know that you have the right number of stitches on the bottom and the top. The sides, that can be hit or miss, right? Whether you have enough stitches. Sometimes it's a little wavy because I've added like 1 or 2 more stitches than what I should have. And then sometimes it kind of looks pulled in because maybe I didn't do enough. Like this one, see how it's kind of pulling in? Like maybe I didn't do enough. So I just give it a tug. I don't know. I mean, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? So let's see, on one side, you don't want to do more than on the other side. You want to have a consistent, I don't know. I guess what I could do is count the rows and then decide how many stitches I'm going to have on that one side and make sure that I get that many stitches on both sides, you know? Ooh, Valerie says, I'm in the process of learning how to do tapestry cardigan with Hello Kitty dressed in a Spider-Man costume sweater for my granddaughter. What? That is amazing. I'm in the process of learning how to do a tapestry cardigan with Hello Kitty dressed in a Spider-Man costume sweater for my granddaughter. That is amazing. Oh my goodness, Valerie. You are an artist. Wow. That's your luck taking a car to the shop. I know it makes this noise, and then you get there and it doesn't make the noise. Yeah. Okay. Tanya says we're under a flash flood warning until 2 p.m. Okay. We'll stay home. We'll stay out of that flash flood warning. We'll stay home. I think Dobby must be afraid of the storm. He doesn't like thunder, and he will try and come close to you to get like a sense of safety. But I hear Sapphire barking at him. And Sapphire is not a fan of Dobby the cat. Sapphire is Tanya's little doggy, and she's not a fan of Dobby. And so Sapphire is not a fan of any cat, and she just incessantly barks. And thankfully, she hasn't actually. Well, if the cat will run, which Dobby doesn't run, Dobby's like so zen. He's like, whatever, dog, right? He doesn't even care that the dog is barking at him. I think the people care that the dog is barking more than he does. He's like, whatever. But if he did run, then Sapphire would chase him. But thankfully, he doesn't run. Ah, Sapphire quieted down. I don't hear her anymore. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I'm so glad that we don't have any appointments today because I surely would not like to get on the road today of all days with the flash flood warning and all of that. Yeah, it's not something that I want to do. Not something I want to do. So let's see. Here we go. Ta-da. Okay, so that's row 1. I did a single crochet. So it just gives it, a straight border. Now this side, I did more stitches than this side. You can see. Oh, I'm going to have to pull it. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I pulled it. I can see the difference. Oh boy. It is what it is. It's a dishcloth, right? It is a dishcloth. So I am not going to stress about it because this is the summer of the dishcloth. And the reason I'm doing dishcloths is so that my stress level can be low. Oh my goodness. So let's see. What am I going to do on this one? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do that and that, that, and that. That's not doing much, is it? Okay. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do a double crochet in one and a single crochet in another. Double crochet in one, single crochet in the next, double crochet in one, it's just giving kind of a bumpy border vibe. Single crochet. This is the lemon peel stitch where you do a single crochet and a double crochet and a single crochet and a double crochet. It's just giving kind of a bumpy border vibe. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I like doing just different things around the borders just to give it a little extra, especially when I do just a plain half double crochet dishcloth, because I mean, just a plain half double crochet dishcloth, listen, it washes just as good as the rest, but it's not fancy. It is not fancy. It's designed to just do the job and get it done. And so, yeah. So having this little bit of detail around the border. Can you see how it's just a little bit of, well, anyway. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Crocheting on a dark and dreary rainy day, there's just something special about it, really. Really, there is. Let's see. I'm going to do, okay. I'm going to do double crochet, chain two, double crochet in the corner, and then single crochet, double crochet, single crochet. So regardless of where I'm at, when I get to the corner, I'm going to do the double crochet. Even if I've got two in a row, it doesn't matter. Yes, if I block it, it might straighten out. Yep. Yep. So one thing that I really like about this is that when I'm making these dishcloths, I am not planning on selling them. So my perfectionism does not have to come into play, because, I really do. I am very critical of myself, and, I recognize in other works that I see, either the beauty or if there are mistakes made or whatever. But I appreciate all crochet no matter what. But I am critical of myself, especially if I am giving something away. And so I have this perfectionism, Yes, see, there we go. That one was a double, but I'm still going to do a double in the corner. 2, so that the corners are consistent. Okay. That must be, woo, lightning. Woo. Woo. I don't know if you can hear the thunder, but yeah. You know, everybody says, this is your crochet. You can do whatever you want. Well, sometimes you can't because you're trying to follow a pattern and your goal is to accomplish whatever that pattern will allow you to make, right? Sure, sometimes it's okay, you know, if you go rogue and you know what you're doing and you have a vision and you're going to do this or that. But, you know, if your vision is to have whatever the pattern is saying, then you do want to follow the pattern. So there is a little bit of pressure there, right? Because you're following the pattern. Is it a pressure or a relief? Sometimes it's pressure, sometimes it's relief. Because if you have somebody saying, okay, you know, your next step is this and this and this, you just trust the process and you don't have to worry about it. But then other times when there are so many instructions, it's a little pressure because there's just like more instructions than you can handle at the time, right? And so that's why I'm really enjoying this Summer of the Dishcloth. I make up the rules as I go along. And yeah. And this one is number 27 of my dishcloths for this Summer of the Dishcloth. And so 27, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. And I have 40 days left in summer, and so do you. So if you have 40 days left in summer, what is a project that, you know, big or small, that you could fit within that 40-day time frame that you would want to accomplish? Is there something that's been on your bucket list that you've wanted to make for a long time, but you never took the time to do it? You have 40 days left of summer. What is it that you want to accomplish? Because you have time. You have time. Oh, I'm loving this. Thank you for joining me today. I knew I would go over the 1 hour just simply because I knew that I was going to crochet until I was done. So I have this vision in my head for a sunflower dishcloth. So with the brown circle, and then I have a vision. Oh, how many do I make in a day? Well, there have been days when I've made just one. There have been days when I make 1.5, 2.5. I think there was even one day. Well, I think 2.5 is probably the most that I make in a day. Because if I get tired, or if I just fall asleep, which has happened, it has happened. So, ooh, that is nice. Valerie says, I need to make a lacy shawl for a wedding in October, and I have 40 days left to make it and pack it. Perfect. Perfect. That is your project for the rest of summer. That is perfect. You can do it. You can fit that in there. Oh, yes, the sunflower, do it. Yes, so my mind is kind of wrapping around how I can like go around and utilize yeah, really utilize how to make the flowers. And I'm trying to think if I can like do just a scallop for the first row, just to start getting the you know, the little waves of the flower, and then do the next row and do like a picot even, and then come down. I'm trying to think if I can make that happen. And I think I can. I've seen some sunflowers where you have to actually sew the flower part on. I don't want that. You know me, I do not want to have to sew things on. Um, oh, Valerie, you're using one weight yarn and you ordered it from Turkey. Valerie, that is amazing sounding. It's beautiful, and I haven't even seen the pattern, but a one weight yarn to make a shawl for a wedding, amazing. Is it for the bride? Oh my goodness. I mean, that is truly amazing. I am in awe of people who can crochet with one weight yarn and crochet big items. Like, do you know how long that shawl is going to take because of the one weight yarn and the work that is going to go into it? And I am in awe of you, Valerie. I really am. What an amazing project you have ahead of you. So I can't wait to see it. You're going to do a great job because I've seen your work. Amazing. Truly amazing. Lightning. Big lightning. Big lightning. Okay, so it just gave, I'm done with that. I don't know if I'm going to do another row or not. Let me see. Uh, whoop. But I think I'm done. Hmm. Hmm. I think I'm done. Done with this one. So these scissors are so cute. I got these from Hobby, and they were scissors that came in one of the advent boxes, not for the last, not for last Christmas, but for the Christmas before that. Um, no, not even the Christmas before that. It was the Christmas that I was still in Florida, and we've had 2 Christmases here. Have we? Yes, we have, because we're going on our 2nd year. This Thanksgiving, we will have been in this house in Tennessee for 2 years. That is so hard to believe. Oh my goodness. Time just, see how easy that was? These are so sharp. I really like these scissors. So for those of you who know me, you know that I buy the Fiskars children's scissors. And yeah, And the difference between the children's scissors and these scissors, night and day. So obviously it's shaped like a guitar. Isn't that cute? It's not something that I would have bought, but I'm so glad I have them. So glad I have them. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Debbie. I do like this. It's a light blue, and it is called, let me see. It's called Spa Blue. And I really like this color. I really do. So, okay. So this is how much yarn I have left of that one. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. I have so many of these because I've made so many. Like this is my 27th dishcloth. And so that right there is cotton. That up there is cotton. And that up there is cotton. But I feel like I don't have enough cotton. Oh, Debbie, Tennessee is absolutely gorgeous. East Tennessee, the Great Smoky Mountains, so gorgeous. I would highly encourage you to come visit. You come and visit and you're not going to want to go home. You're going to just love it so much. I love the mountains. I love, you can see the bears in the wild. You can see wild turkeys and elk. In Cherokee, North Carolina, you can see the elk. If you come over the mountain that way. But it's just so pretty here. The mountains are gorgeous. It's just so easy to fall in love with this area. It really is. It really is. So anyway, this is the dishcloth. And I'm going to sew the end in and call this good. This is number 27. And so thank you. Oh, Dobby is under your bed with Sapphire? What? How in the world? Are they getting along? Dobby's scared. Dobby's a scaredy cat. He is, with the lightning and the thunder. He is getting more timid with the noise. Used to be he would just come and like lay at your feet and he would be okay. As long as he was near you, he felt safe. But yeah, he's not happy with the rain right now. Dobby is my 35-ish pound cat. And he was born a stray. And we took him in, and he is just the sweetest cat in the world. He thinks he's a dog. He'll lay on his back and let you rub his belly from one end to the other, and he absolutely loves it. He's just a sweetheart, just not a mean bone in his body. And right now he's a little scared. So anyway, I'm going to go see about my Dobby, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out with me and crocheting with me. My absolute most fun part of the day is crocheting with you. Yeah, I really love it. Crocheting and chatting, talking about whatever. And so thank you for hanging out with me. So stay safe because I do care about you. I care about you a lot, and I want you to stay safe. The world is kind of scary right now sometimes. And, anyway, we won't go into that, but stay safe. Keep aware of your surroundings. And always trust your instinct. If you don't feel safe, then get to a safe spot, okay? Okay. Be kind, because this world is, people are angry, and they're angry at a lot of things, and they want to take it out, and they want to just, take it out on whoever is in their path. So let's just spread some extra kindness around. Let's just try to smooth out the rough edges on people with kindness. We can use a little more kindness. It says kind words are like honey. And sometimes if people aren't kind to you, sometimes it's time to just shake off the dust and walk away. Because if you've told them that their words are hurtful and they don't listen and they don't care, then it's time to shake off the dust and walk away. That's biblical. That's biblical. So, and get hooking, because crochet is what can keep us in a very calm state. We can crochet and concentrate on the soft yarn, the flow of the hook, and forget about the troubles of the day, because you know what? And don't worry about tomorrow, because today has enough trouble, right? So let's just crochet away our troubles. So until next time, I love you, and I'll see you later.